Have you ever started a new habit, tried a new habit, or maybe just reinforcing something that you're kind of doing, but after a few more days or weeks, it just starts to fall by the wayside, or you're just not completing as much as you would like to? It's pretty normal. And today I want to show you why making your habits physical and in front of you and visible works better than just on your phone or in your head. So let's get started on that. I'm Adam Moody, and today I want to share with you some ways that you can use the physical world around you and not just rely on digital or your brain to help you increase your ability to get things done, to start new habits, and to stick with habits. A lot of us rely on sheer willpower or maybe reminders on our phones now or on our whatever apps on our PC or computer, and that can be really effective. And I personally, espouse a blend of digital and physical. We live in a world where both of those are really powerful, but for now, there's still almost nothing as powerful as what is in front of our eyes. And for example, behind this, you can't see it, I've got a whiteboard and I have my weekly goals on that so that every time I come and go out of the room or I turn around, I see those. And it's not because I want to just be hammered with those. It's because I need those as reminders that that is what I should be working on. And I found that for me, that works really, really well. And a lot of times, if it's out of sight, it's out of mind, and things will fizzle out. And especially for a new habit, that can be really, really dangerous in the sense that if you forget about it, you don't see it, that's when things are going to slide. So what is the way around this? It's simple. We're going to put it in front of ourselves. And there's a lot of ways you can do this. You can write it out. Let's say you wanted to start or improve a morning habit. So if you are a coffee or tea person, you probably have somewhere you do that. It's the kitchen, maybe it's a little stand. So you could write on a little 3x5 index card, what are the 3 things you want to be doing? This isn't the place to maybe have tons of detail, but you could just have a reminder. Hey, I wanted to journal for 5 minutes. I wanted to, play with my dog or take it for a walk, and I want to do whatever else it is, read a chapter of a book. So in those 3 steps, just have that reminder. So it's in front of you. You could use that 3x5. You could write it on a Post-it note. And the goal there is to put it somewhere you're going to see it, and then you're habit stacking by, putting it with something else. So that's a great way to do things in the morning. And that ensures that you're going to be seeing it because it's something you're already doing. It doesn't have to be coffee or tea. It could be eating breakfast. It could be your morning workout. It could be whatever else. Or if you don't have something to stack onto it, just make sure it's somewhere you're going to look at. If you're, you've got to probably leave your bedroom to start the day. So maybe you put it on the door frame, something like that. That's a great way to do it as well. And just use that idea for other places. If you're at work and you have a set, like a work location, then you could set up a card there. You could do whatever you need to do. Maybe over to my side too, I have a bulletin board that I actually this last week got. And just as a reminder of projects, do I have this digitally? Of course. But I've found that a lot of times there's projects that are ongoing in the background and I may not touch them every week. There may be something someone else is working on. There may be nothing I can do that week. And I just want to have an overview physically of okay, right, these are all of the big things that I'm working on and I need to be considering. And so having that off to the side is really helpful and another reminder of, okay, these are the things I need to work on. And a way to focus and say, wow, okay, maybe I've got 9 projects. I really need to start slimming that down and look at what I can do better there. So why does this work? Well, visibility is maybe not frictionless, but it creates those reminders and you see it again and again and again and again. And for myself, and I think a lot of other people as well, that you need these reminders. We're busy. We get reminders on our phone. We get reminders on, friends calling us, texting us. We're getting all of this information incoming and we need to have that. And if it's truly important to you, whether it's a habit, whether it's your weekly goals, having that in front of you can be so important. And if it's, again, important to you, you want to see it. You want to be reminded of that. And you can adapt this over time. If you're like, man, this is really annoying, I'm seeing too much, cut it down or put it somewhere else and work past it. But physical objects also cut through the noise. There's no scrolling past the board. There's no not seeing the whiteboard, assuming you put it somewhere you can see it. And so it really, really does work. And I've found this to be very effective. So one thing you might have to get past to make this work for you is getting past the kind of silliness factor. I know at times I felt kind of silly about doing this where I'm printing something out and putting it out. And it's like, really, do you need to do that? Well, yeah, you're doing it for a reason because you want the end result. So depending on if the people around you maybe are going to give you a hard time, or if you're probably giving yourself the hardest time, then, just tell yourself you want that end result. And if that end result is that important, then you're willing to do this. And looking at it that way can really help you move past that. And once you've proven that it works, I think you can quickly see, hey, who cares? Like, I don't care if I have a 3x5 index card that reminds me of the things I need or want to do, because I then get those things done and get the benefits and the results of doing that. So give that a shot. If you have a habit or anything you want to reinforce, you want to start, try writing it out physically, putting it somewhere you can notice it. Give that a shot this week. See if it works for you. If you have any questions, comments, ideas about how to do this, just leave it on the video below and I will get back to you. Thanks for watching.